Good morning. I'm J. Michael McCoy, and this is Spotlight on Business, brought to you by the Urbandale Chamber of Commerce. Yep, uniquely Urbandale. Janice Wissenand is here. She is the executive director of the World, specifically CEO, CFO, CRO, FBI, CIA, and IRS of the businesses in Urbandale, because she loves them all. She works hard for them all. And even if you're not in Urbandale, if you've never had an opportunity to meet Queen Janice, make sure you look her up. Are you on Facebook under Queen Janice?
No.
Just Janice?
Janice.
Okay. And today we're going to meet one of their special members, Clint Dudley, who has Shade Tree Auto, which is at 3450 Southeast Maihee in Grimes.
Correct.
Not in Urbandale.
No, we're situated right on the corner of Urbandale and Grimes, just off of Highway 141. So we're kind of straddling both lines.
So, and you get a lot out of being an Urbandale Chamber of Commerce member?
Absolutely.
Talk to me about that.
A lot of our customers that we found were actually, living in Urbandale, working in Urbandale. So it's a pretty natural fit to belong to the Urbandale Chamber, which, when I first started out, I didn't realize that you could be an Urbandale Chamber member and not be in Urbandale. You just had to be doing business with them.
And what is Shade Tree Auto?
Shade Tree Auto is it's a mechanical auto repair shop. What we do is we fix import and domestic vehicles, everything from oil changes and tires all the way up to replacing engines and transmissions.
Wow. So you work on the tough stuff.
We call it the fun stuff.
The fun stuff.
Fun stuff, yeah.
There you go.
Sure.
Now, where did that passion come from?
Honestly, I grew up in about 5 miles out of a small town in northeast Iowa. So when I hit 16, that was kind of my ticket to the big blue world. So having a car at that age, obviously, it wasn't an expensive one. So it broke down a lot. And if I wanted to go anywhere, I had to know how to work on it. So.
Wow. So you're self-trained.
I was until I went to DMAC, went through their 2-year program up there, graduated. Right. I won't tell you the year, but.
When did you open for business?
I started out in my garage as a side project about 2001. And I got to the point where I was just getting too many cars in there on nights and weekends and had to either quit doing it or start doing it full time.
Yeah.
And in 2005, so it'd be 10 years this year.
Wow.
We moved over to Grimes, found a spot, and we've been expanding ever since. So.
10 years. Does it seem like 10 years?
Yes and no. It's gone fast, but there's a lot that's happened in the last 10 years.
Yeah. So outside of work, what are you passionate about?
Oh, boy. Well, I don't seem to have enough time to spend with my kiddos.
Okay.
So I've got I've got a little boy named Henry and a little girl named Molly that we go out and have a good time with. My wife is fortunate enough to stay home with them, so it frees us up. I do a lot of volunteer activities too. It's nice to be involved in the communities.
And Janice, not Janice, a little birdie told me that you've been nominated for a pretty important achievement.
Actually, just in the last year, we've won quite a few awards. It's the third year in a row to be considered a AAA top shop for the state of Iowa.
Okay.
So we're one of 8 shops to get that award. Last fall, the Greater Des Moines Partnership awarded us the Community Champion Award for small business. So I was able to receive that award among companies like Hy-Vee and Facebook. Through that, the United States Chamber of Commerce noticed us, and about 3 weeks ago, awarded us it's the Blue Ribbon Award. So we're one of 100 top small businesses in the country.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
And that's because of what your customers say about you.
A lot of things. It was customer satisfaction. It's the way we do business, plus our involvement in the community. A lot of organizations. I went through the Greater Des Moines Leadership Institute 2 years ago. We're heavily involved in a number of the chambers and Kiwanis and Grimes, and we just kind of get out there and get our hands dirty.
So if you weren't doing this, Clint, what do you think you'd be doing?
There's a lot of things. Actually, when I was in high school, I followed a veterinarian around for a couple of years. Yeah. And all the fun stuff of fixing up the animals. There's that downside of the ones you can't fix up, and I kind of found that similar passion in cars. It's somewhat similar, only I don't feel so bad when I put one down.
Yeah, right. Because sometimes they're just
just
numbers.
That's right.
So, last question: if you could spend an hour with anybody, living or dead, who would it be?
Oh man. George Carlin.
Good idea. George is a funny guy.
He is. Yeah.
The WKRP weatherman.
Absolutely.
Or not WKRP.
He had a lot of great insight to a lot of really commonplace things.
A lot of people don't give him credit for being as wise as he was.
He was a smart man.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Clint Dudley from Shade Tree Auto at 3450 Southeast Mahi, and that's in Grimes. Now we come back to Janice Wissenand. And Tuesdays are always fun, 9 o'clock in the morning, free coffee spread around for everybody.
Yeah.
And I understand Clint's coming down to do free oil changes this Tuesday for anybody that comes.
Wow, that's fabulous.
Yeah,
Thanks for working that out.
I think I made that up.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You get to learn a lot of things about the chamber on Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m., so come check us out.
All right, that's the Urbandale Chamber of Commerce on 100th Street. In the old, what I call the Artist Furniture Building. Boy, they did a good job on that building. Looks beautiful. Mm-hmm. All right, for the Urbandale Chamber of Commerce, this is Spotlight on Business. I'm J. Michael McCoy, uniquely Urbandale.